This segment of The Exchange is sponsored by the Michigan Wildlife Council. The state of Michigan is home to beautiful landscapes and wildlife. But how often do you get outdoors and enjoy all that Michigan has to offer? And how do we get the next generation of Michiganders to appreciate nature? Well, the Michigan Wildlife Council is currently conducting a campaign to help educate the people of Michigan on the importance of wildlife conservation and wildlife education, so future generations can enjoy our state's beautiful natural resources for years to come. Well, today the campaign will focus on Grand Rapids Blandford Nature Center. Kristen Tyndall is a master naturalist and educator, here to tell us more about the community programs the Nature Center is currently offering to get people connected with nature. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to meet your friend in a minute, but first tell folks about Blandford Nature Center.
Blandford Nature Center is a nonprofit organization right here in Grand Rapids. We have 143 acres where the community can come out and explore. Our mission is to educate, engage, and empower our community to become stewards of the natural world that sustains us.
Yeah, now tell me about your little friend here.
This is Bart. He is a barred owl, one of our permanent residents, a wildlife ambassador. He came to us in 2010 after being hit by a car. He suffered injury to his right eye where he lost vision and a permanent brain injury. As such, he couldn't survive in the wild on his own, but being brought to us, we have our education program where these animals are taken care of for their life and they become part of our education program, connecting our community to the wildlife that might be right out our back door or some of those really special animals that need the wild spaces we have.
I said what an opportunity it is to be this close to this beautiful creature. And this, you actually use him as part of your Blandford on the Road.
Right.
What is that?
So when folks can't quite come out to us to connect with nature, we want to connect with you where you are. And so our on the road wildlife ambassadors will go to schools, libraries, daycare, and community groups so that we can educate and get you closer than you might usually get to these animals, learning more about the special needs that they have for their habitat and how little things that we can do every day protect them and bring them closer.
Yeah, wildlife conservation, of course, a big part of the Michigan Wildlife Council campaign that we are helping to promote these days. And you guys actually have a kind of a neat connection with the owls and a conservation intern who came up with a project, right?
So not only do we have great habitat for a variety of owls, there's actually great horned barred owls like Bart and Screech Owl that make their home at the Nature Center. This in turn increased habitat by placing nest boxes throughout the forest, and different sizes for different owls encourage them. And just this year, after being up for a couple of years, a pair of barred owls said they thought that would be a good home, nested there, raised 2 owlets that groups that were out visiting had an opportunity to see fledgling from the nest. So knowing that even here at the Nature Center, these animals are taking that opportunity. And something you could do, learning more about how nest boxes and habitat can encourage wildlife in your own backyard.
Yeah, well, if you'd like to learn more about the Blandford Nature Center and all their many programs and the Michigan Wildlife Council campaign, you can visit both organizations' websites. We've put a link to them both on our website. So go to WZZM13.com under the Exchange and you will find them there. Good to have you both here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thanks to you for watching.